can we talk about the thing? The thing?
Okay, let's bring them in closer.
Favorite things you've ever bought.
Right? So it doesn't sell. It's like, I feel like once you put an eye on it, it's like the next person's gonna come get it. And I just ran back across the store and... Well, hello and welcome to the House of Valentina. I'm Valentina and look who's here with us. Jackson's super busy lately, but today he is dropping in and we thought it'd be really fun to share a full tour of our spring living room because we've had, you have had way too much fun. I've just been having such a blast. And it's funny because the room has actually taken a little bit of a different turn than what I originally thought I was going to do with it, but I am in love with the results. It feels very much like us.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We love it. So we're excited to share today's video with you. We hope that you'll hit subscribe and hang around a bit. Give the video a thumbs up if you love room tours. I know I do.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Do you guys love to watch other people's home tours? I just love it. It's so fun to see how people live and what they're doing. We're gonna give you the full tour of this space by itself, and that way we can show you all the details of what we purchased, what we got rid of, and all that good stuff. So we hope that you will enjoy this, and I know that I always love it when we record together because Jack makes my coffee for me, and I'm like, it's just such a treat for someone else to do it for me. So cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Thank you. And let's get started. Well, so this area, I was gonna say it hasn't been transformed that much, but I think the last time we actually showed it on camera, it's actually changed a whole bunch.
Yeah, I always forget that we don't film every day, and so like maybe this is the same as it's been for 3 days, but for them, they haven't seen it.
Yeah, so I decided to take down the art wall that was here before. I had the 6 pieces up there before, and I decided instead to just create some of my own artwork. This is just literally using leftover paint. I get a bunch of samples, of course, because I work in design. Right. That's all we do is get samples of stuff and test things out. So I had a whole bunch of samples, and so I just literally threw paint at it and then sat it upright and let it drip however it wanted to and just sort of like let it be.
I saw it in the basement down there drying. I'm like, what did you do? And then the end result was amazing.
Yeah, so
I love it.
There's no method to it. So the Ikea cabinets are still here, and that's actually kind of one of the things that I wish I could have changed before the last tour, because it's not because I don't love Ikea, because you guys know I love Ikea. Love it. These cabinets are not the best cabinet. To be honest, the drawers, they actually, hopefully you're not looking too closely.
Yeah, don't look too closely.
But one is like wobbly, the doors don't quite close.
We've used these a lot. Like, these don't just sit. These are not like
they're open and shut.
They're open and shut
like,
all the time.
All the time.
The candles are in there, and you know me and candles, so they're constantly being changed out. And it's gotten to the point, like, this door falls off.
You can open it and show them. I put some really pretty baskets. Oh, it's messy on the top
look,
again.
Over there. Look over there.
Yeah, well, I did put some baskets in there. I did try to organize it, but it is where we do stash a lot. So I have tried to replace these with something, and I can't find anything that would be in stock anytime in this century. So we're just still kind of waiting for the right thing that
we've had these
here.
5 years.
But I mean, Ikea pieces,
like,
I've got another Ikea piece that I'll show you, and they will last a long time.
Yeah.
This one in particular just isn't as good as some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll still leave a link. The Regisaur, I think is what it's called. I'll still leave a link for you. But it's good if you're not gonna be using it all the time. If you're gonna use it all the time, it's gonna wear out pretty fast. But otherwise, I've got the beautiful pitcher. If you guys watched our Pottery Barn haul video, I've got the black pitcher here. I've got the candle that my daughter bought me for Christmas. It's the one that she it's the one that she says smells like all the Ikea candles, like when you walk through the candle section. So clearly I'm an Ikea fan.
Oh, that's so fun. That is a fun smell.
But it's actually just from Target. Yeah, so I do love the candle, and it really does smell amazing. And then I have my little H&M vase, and you can see how I'm mixing and show them your marble.
This thing, I love this thing.
It's a bookend, but I just think that it's really cool, and I just use it as a sculpture. So I'm playing with sculptural shapes and also just mixing materials and just having a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys remember when we did our Pottery Barn haul, I also got, oh, we did this, actually I think this was from West Elm. It was. So I got this amazing vase and I just love the size and just how hefty it is. I do have the little candle holder. I've used all of this up. I
smells so good.
This candle so much from Target. But I've used it all up, but I still love the container. So I just put a tea light in it. That way, as it burns, it warms the wax and releases the fragrance. So our room smells like heaven right now.
It smells so good in here.
But we don't want to just talk about it. Let's just show you more. How about that?
Yeah.
So as you guys know, it's been a few months, but Article sent us these 2 white sofas. And it kind of just spurred the entire design to really kind of take shape. And so I had a lot of fun over Christmas and over the holidays, really decking this room out. But for spring, I really wanted to lighten things and I really wanted to pare everything back. I've realized about myself that I really do have very minimalist tendencies. I wouldn't call myself a minimalist because I feel like the minimalist police come out and they're like, you have 1 too many items on your table.
14 items per room, lady.
I don't know what the formula is, but what I do know is that I've really pared the room back. And I was thinking about when we were in Morocco, and during the summer, a lot of times they actually pull their rugs up.
Oh yeah, they do.
And so that little habit of changing the rug up came from our time in Morocco.
Yeah.
So we switched out the rug in this room, and I had borrowed the little console table for the bedroom for a little while. If you haven't seen that little tour, I think that went live.
Is that the bedroom tour?
Bedroom, yeah, I know.
Which has changed
I
again.
I have to share with you guys.
It's not changed 100%.
I'm gonna do my own coffee.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's gonna get dangerous in here.
I know, I'm like sloshing. But yes, so we brought the Ikea table and put it up against the sofa, and it works perfectly, and I love it because it's really, really inexpensive. And I've just put a couple things here. I've got the Architectural Digest book. This is one of my favorite things because it just looks so beautiful no matter where you put it. It is the ultimate decor piece. I prefer this even over, dare I say it, the Tom Ford book.
The Tom Ford police are gonna come out of the trees. Scantily clad, covered in leather, but still.
I just love that color. I love the linen on it. And of course, it's just sheer joy to sit and actually read it. So I just love it. Jack's got one of his favorite things here. I see him, he comes in and he does this.
And you can hear me shaking it.
You can hear it. It's the Spiritual, and it's got the lava rocks inside. And now we've got a few of these because we just love it so much.
Oh my God.
It smells like the markets in Morocco.
It really does.
When you're passing the mint
vendors.
And
metal and there's something about it.
We had iron beds handmade while we were living in Morocco for our kids. And I remember the smell.
Yep.
When you'd go down to the blacksmith and there was the metal and the mint. And I don't think there's anything that has ever so perfectly captured the smell of Morocco as this. And I had to give it pride of place. And then, of course...
Okay. Yeah, can we talk about the thing? The thing?
Okay, let's bring them in closer.
Favorite things you've ever bought.
Okay, so...
Oh my gosh!
This is from CB2. So this looks so high-end. It looks...
This is gorgeous.
So artisanal.
Yeah.
But it came from CB2. Even though this is not the cheapest lamp that I've ever bought.
Or the lightest. If you want to know how The Rock gets his muscles, he just carries this up and down stairs every
I can
day.
barely move it. It's super heavy, but it's made of limestone.
It's gorgeous.
And the little glow that it gives, this room at night, we should take a picture of the room in the evening.
We should, and add it to it.
Because the room is just glowing in the evening with the candles and the lamp, and we've got the sconces up on the wall, and it's just...
Why don't we add it after the end thing? So like the after credit?
Yes.
Stay behind and you'll see, we'll do a pan tonight in this room.
Okay, let's do that. But yeah, it's just...
It's amazing.
I can't even breathe when I look at it. I'm so happy. It's just so beautiful.
That's how I feel when I look at you.
Oh, baby.
Same way. I'm serious.
Okay.
This wasn't here, was it? Last time we filmed?
No, this was not here. And it was supposed to be leaving the house because I was like, no more French. No more French country. It's going to be all modern. And like I said before, I just realized I'm going to do whatever I like and what I want. And it's not going to be French country. It's not going to be contemporary. It's not going to be, you're not going to be able to label me, okay?
Unless you label it Valentina.
It's just Valentina. She has this weird way of mixing things that seem to not go together. I just loved the color of the wood.
This.
I still just loved this piece. And I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it, and we really needed some storage for this space.
We parked it here, actually. We were moving it from one place to another, and it was on one of those rollers, and it just stayed here for a minute, and then she was like, oh,
yeah,
that's it.
I was like, it just gives so much warmth to the space.
Amazing.
I'm gonna show you some of the other stuff that we've bought that's also been warming the space up in just a minute. But as you can tell, limestone, we've got some marble, some of this wood. We've got the Ikea lamp, and I love this little set. This is one of Jack's favorite things because it's the little set that you can snuff out your candle and trim the wick.
Trim the wick.
It's super inexpensive. I just got it off of Amazon.
I use this every single day.
Yes, Mr. Candle Man.
Yeah, I really do.
And then I've got the Authentic Home sitting here, which is one of my favorite books. And as you notice, it's another one that's got that sort of linen cover, and the inside is magnificent. So
you guys ask all the time, do you read the books?
Yes.
She reads the books every Sunday.
I obsess over them.
Yeah, Sunday mornings, she's on the article sofa there reading the book.
Yeah.
Actually uses it.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Like all the time.
I really love it. And then I've got a mix of artwork. I've got a piece that I bought off of West Elm, which was a partnership with an artist, but I can't remember who it was. Sorry. I'll put all the links down below for everything. And then a piece that I just painted on my own. And then you'll have to step back for a second.
Okay.
Well, you're gonna go away. He's in timeout now. I should have put him in timeout earlier. But yeah, we've got the Pottery Barn vase here, which is some really pretty little greens that we found at, come back in, was it Trader Joe's that you got?
It was Trader Joe's.
Yeah, so the wall, it's a little hard to see us right now because the sun is so bright. Spring in Atlanta is just incredible. It's so bright and so sunny.
Yeah,
it's
so sunny.
Trying to do a home tour with this kind of weather is just a little
It's hard
crazy.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna show you the fireplace, and then we're gonna sit down and chat about the coffee table because I wanna be able to show you what I've got there, and then just be able to show you everything over here. Okay, come on.
Let's do it.
So, of course, the thing I think that most people, when they think of Valentina, it's always this fireplace.
Yes.
And I just love it.
I love it.
I've been talking about adding a lot of brown into my home. How fitting that
I know.
you wore
I'm actually
brown
wearing it
shirts
today.
I've been adding a lot of brown into the house, but I've got to tell you, I've thought about, should I just change the color of the fireplace? And for me, it's just what I still love. I just love it. This is Midnight Oil by Benjamin Moore. All of our paint colors are in one of the videos that we titled All the Paint Colors in Our Home. So if you're wondering what our paint colors are, go check out that video. It'll tell you everything.
And it has a PDF that goes with it, so you can literally download every single paint color and the numbers, the whole thing.
Yes. So I just love it. A lot of times I've thought about, wow, I should have just done a flat front. I do love that style so much, but this is the East Coast for me. And I love that it reminded me of that French kind of style where they will have those traditional fireplaces. And so I just love it. I've got the limestone here, and I just like it. I just do. It just makes me happy. So I've got this incredible, this is amazing. What I gave Jack for Christmas. It's a candle holder, and I just love how sculptural it is. I've got the Manolo Blahnik book here. I think I actually found that at HOMEGOODS. And then I found this crazy
Where did you
little,
get that?
I got it at the antique market.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I have no idea what this is actually made of. It's quite heavy.
Yeah,
it's not resin. I don't know. I don't know, but it is gorgeous, and I loved this texture, and I walked past it, and then I was like, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll walk past something, I eye it, and I'm like, maybe. And so I walked all around the store, and I had a gift card, because I'd won a gift card that I could use in the store, and I was like, you're crazy, woman, go get that thing before somebody grabs it, and I'm like, woo! Right? So it doesn't sell, and somebody, it's like, I feel like once you put an eye on it, it's like the next person's gonna come get it, and I just ran back across the store and grabbed this.
That's why shopping is so much fun with you, by the way.
See, that's the part that we leave off of the
it's
channel.
It's like an Olympic sport.
We leave that off a lot because I'm like, playing it cool, you know, people are watching, and then it's like...
Or she carries 30 things to the front and then puts them all down. It's like, let's go grab a coffee. And I'm like, what? I don't understand.
I know. I just try so hard to like.
But you are like
things.
you have an eye and it locks in.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I zoned into that one. And then we have this incredible vase, and I've actually had a little bit of trouble trying to find links for you guys for items like this.
Where did you get this? Because we get questions about this all the time.
Yes, so I got this. Remember we went to Scott's Antique Market. We took you guys with us so you could actually go on that trip with us last year. We went to the Antique Market.
That's right.
And I found this vase, and originally it was in Parker's room because he's got that sort of like beachy, rustic vibe, and then I brought it in here and I'm like, it's just so good. Oh, I love it. So at times I've had stuff in it, and times I don't. I think that's what's fun. It's like just playing with it.
I know. I love what you've done. Honestly, we struggled. There's, I think, probably multiple videos or Instagram posts at some point where you're like, should I put a mirror? Should I put art? Should I put a mirror?
Yeah.
And then you finally said, neither one.
I just don't like anything there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be different. That's just fine.
I love it.
It's just fine. It's fine to be different. So then back here, I've got the restoration hardware. We still haven't planted the thing inside of it, but yeah, we've got the planter back there,
which is stunning,
and the gorgeous chair from CB2 that's so sculptural. And speaking of sculptural, as if this chair with the black boucle, I get chills every time I think about it. I'm like, ooh, careful. And then I got some new balls for the house.
Yeah, you gotta be gentle with these. You don't want to hurt the balls. Well,
I didn't have any, so I thought I'd go get some.
And they're bigger than mine.
Yes, they are. This is the small one.
Oh my God, none of this is gonna make it to the video.
Oh, it is.
Oh, okay. At least I get to hold them.
You're holding my balls?
If you're gonna have them, I'll hold them.
Well, anyways,
these
so we
are
found
amazing.
These, guys, these are from Pottery Barn. I mean, Pottery Barn just killed it this season. Okay, Jack is going to hunt down our coffee cups. And I wanted to show you the olive tree because I've gotten so many questions about it. And yes, this is an amazing olive that is faux. And I know that it does look pretty real. My daughter keeps coming over to it. She thinks it's real and I'm like, no, it's not. But it's just one of the best finds. I've actually got it sitting in a planter that I found on Amazon. So if you are not watching our Amazon live events, I have to tell you, you really should watch them because he's not here, I'm just gonna tell you, he takes a lot of stuff back for me because I order a bunch and I keep a small, tiny amount of those things, and that's what I share on Amazon because I wanna make sure I hook you up with the good stuff that's available that literally is, I'm willing to use in my own house. So yeah, definitely check that out. I always leave a link in the show notes for that. But I've got this is from Amazon. It really does look real. And it's gorgeous. So here we are, and yeah, this is where we relax on Sunday mornings an awful lot. I'd love to read the books. I think that's 8 Homes, isn't it?
I
Showing
believe so.
that book.
Yes.
On the table at the moment, I've got 2 West Elm tables that are pushed together, and they really fill out the space. And I just love having that marble in here. It just really gives it that feeling of luxury and elegance. Yeah, we've got 8 Homes here. We've got that sitting open.
Which is amazing.
We've got the vase that we found from HOMEGOODS, which you guys saw us on one of the trips there. The candle that's going over here, it smells so good in here. I keep buying them. They just,
Which one is that?
It's the grapefruit, and it's just beautiful. It just is such a gorgeous fragrance. Love how simple and yet elegant and sophisticated these feel on the table. And then if you remember when we did our Zara haul, you're gonna see like those videos, it's like what of that is gonna end up in my house and what's gonna end up in a client's home. There's no telling. But yeah, I've got this blanket that I got from there and it's beautiful and it's got the chevron in it. I've got one more that's very similar to this, just in case this one is sold out, that I bought off of Amazon, so I'll link to both for you.
Cool.
But I just love to have something just kind of simple, just kind of draped over, and it's really light and airy, but it's made of a cashmere fabric, so it feels warm, like to the skin, like it actually keeps you warm. And then we've had these little babies, these little
cubes.
These little cubes that are
So
from the
cool.
Studio McGee collection. I've had these sitting here and I just absolutely love them. I looked at them probably every single time I went to Target, right? Every
You
time
did.
I was like, I just love those cubes. I don't know what it is. I just love the cubes.
And the other day we were talking about like what we're gonna do this summer, and you and I were sitting here on Sunday morning, and the kids plopped down on these cubes.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was so much fun.
It's been great. We've got little beverage tables in this room as well. I love the little bronze color.
Yes.
And I'm gonna actually turn you guys over here for a second. Look. Okay, I took Jack out of the frame for just a second so I can show you this incredible side table. It is made of oak and it's got a black oak stain on it. They can still see you, baby. Your hand is like moving in the background.
Sorry.
Anyways, we were at the RH outlet and I found this and I was like, yeah, that's coming home with me. And then Jack's like, do you know where it's gonna go? And I'm like, nope, but I'm not leaving without it. I just had so much fun putting this room together and really just creating something that felt like me in the springtime. And I feel like so much of this is gonna carry right into summer. It's just, I don't know.
I feel like a lot of this is gonna carry throughout the house. Like, yeah, I'm watching stuff happen that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I've had so much fun. I've had so much fun doing this. And every time I walk into the house, it's like, yes, it feels like me. So that's why we have this channel, is because we want to encourage you guys to find those things that just bring you so much joy and help you to create a home that you love so much. So I hope that as we share our own journey, that you find encouragement to have that courage to really stop and think about what you love and what, when you walk in the room, is gonna give you that heart flip-flop moment. And
I love that. Yeah, if that could come true for every one of you, that would be amazing.
That's what we hope. That's what you'll take away from our channel. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much for going on a little tour with us. Let us know down in the comments what your favorite aspect of the room is, and if you would like to see. I'm looking out, I'm like, we didn't share so much and we've done so much to the rest of the house. So hey, when you're having this one's fun, why would you want to stop? So thank you guys so much for joining us. Cheers. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Yes. I can't believe we're about to hit 300,000.
I know. Subscribe.
Unbelievable. So subscribe, share our channel with your family and friends, and yeah. We just love this. Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.